Hi, in this video we will learn how to add a REST controller for Spring Boot project. We will also see how to get a HTTP response as a JSON data. In the last video we saw how to create and run a Spring Boot application. This is the Spring Boot application we just created and ran it. Now let's add a new class. We will name this package as REST demo. We will name this class as myRest. Now we have a class, but it's a simple class. How do we communicate to Spring Framework that this class is a REST controller? Answer is by annotating it with @RestController. Remember, this annotation of RestController should be just above the name of the class. Let's annotate it. We need to save this, import. Now, seeing this, whenever there is a class path scan, Spring Framework will understand that this class should be treated as a REST controller. Done. Now we need to do a request mapping for an URL. How do we do that? Answer is by annotating it with @request mapping. Let's do a request mapping. I will give /hey. Now let's write a function which returns a string value. I will just return a string, the name of the function being say hi. I will add the return statement being a string with hello. We will have to import this request mapping. That's it, you're good to go now. Let's run this application. Now the application is started to run. Let's open the browser and we are using HTTP localhost 9090 and we can see white label error page. Now I will give the request mapping which we have done, that is hey. Here you can see hello which we have got here. Just for the confirmation, if you want, you can change the string here with my name Abhishek, and I will stop and start my Spring Boot application. Now the application gets started. Now we will go to browser and refresh. Now we can see that the Spring is displayed. Let's add some more request mappings. For this I will add request mapping. Let's do an array of strings here with my str. Let's have a method which returns an array of strings with some name called values. Let's have some declaration. Let's have the size of this array to be 5. I have some pre-written values. I'm just loading each and every index of the array with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's return this array. That's it. I'm just using another request mapping here, and I have declared an array of type string, and this method returns values. Okay, let's see how this string is treated by Spring Framework. Let's stop and start the server. Now application has got started. Now I will go here and give my request mapping, which is mystr. Here you can see the display is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a JSON format. Let's do one more last request mapping. By this we can understand the exact way of how JSON data is being treated and is being sent as a HTTP response. Now I'm adding here my hash as a request mapping. Now let's have a map with a key value pair basically, and let's have it in the format of string and integer. Okay, so let's write a method with public map string integer, wherein string is the key, integer is the value, and the name of the method is values1 maybe. Okay, let's have a hash map. Okay, now we need to add some imports. One more import for hash map. I just need to give the symbol here and a semicolon. Okay, we need to return something. It says okay. Now just I will add some key value pairs for this hash map. How do you do that? We'll have result.put. Okay, and the key is some string 1, and this is an integer. Okay, now I will use the same thing. I have to copy and I'll just paste this. Now we have two key value pairs. Let's return this map which has key value pairs. Okay, I've just saved this. Let's stop and start the server. Okay, the server is started and the application is started as well. We will go to the browser and we need to key in my hash. See, this is the key value pair which we gave 1122. If you observe that this is a JSON format, okay, the HTTP response is by default we have got as a JSON format. We did not explicitly requested anywhere that we need the data in JSON format. Now, what is JSON? JSON is a JavaScript object notation, and it is a lightweight data interchange format. Okay. There is one more observation that you need to do is about the annotation. Okay. First is the REST controller. It is a combination of response body and controller. Here there is no need to do explicit JSON conversion. It renders the resulting string directly back to the caller. The second one is the request mapping. It provides routing information. It is telling Spring that any HTTP request with the path / should be mapped to the method. So this is how you will add a REST controller. Thank you very much for watching.